As you may recall a little while ago, I brought you a video about some legal issues I'm having with a firm of solicitors called AJJB Law. Well, it appears that they seem to have a problem following the basic pre-action protocol, which they claim to be using as a guideline with regard to legal action against me about an amount of money I've never even heard of and a company I don't even know. Well, they've gone one step further, haven't they? And I'll tell you about it next. How do everyone? Welcome back to the channel for a Wednesday. Hope you're doing all right. Well, these law firms, they really tickle my fancy, especially when they think that they're scaring you with their barrage of endless text messages, their barrage of endless letters, their barrage of endless phone calls and emails, and any other way they can get hold of you and try and knock you into submission and make you pay for a debt you don't owe. As I said in a previous video and some other advisory videos I've given before, if you get into trouble with credit cards and everything and they get sold to a third-party debt collector, they can fuck right off, basically. It's their duty to prove to you that that money is legally owed to that company. And they have to do that by proving that the debt has been legally and fully sold over in its entirety. That is the debt, the account, and their right to recover that amount from you. That's under normal circumstances, but in my case, I've never even heard of the company CUA Finance Limited, let alone had any dealings with them, and AJJB Law are certainly getting right on my wick because they keep bugging me every day with endless threats, text messages, letters, and there's no end in sight. And guess what? I've never heard of them either. Yes, those are two text messages that I've received roughly a week apart, informing me that they're preparing to take legal action against me because they're spitting their toys out at the fact I've ignored them. Well, I haven't ignored them. They sent me what's called a letter before action, which they're legally entitled and supposed to do under what is called pre-action protocol, all to do with what you do before you take someone to court. I have a right of reply. So I sent my reply basically saying thank you for your letter before action, prove your case or fuck right off. Well, that letter was signed for and collected on a date. I have the receipt to prove it, and I've had no response so far. So I sit here and I keep getting text messages threatening legal action and various other things. I even got an email with a very personal message from them. So I thought, I know, I will reply to that email. So I replied to that email telling them what a bunch of incompetent morons they are. They should learn to read and respond to letters they receive. And just to give them a helping hand, here is the letter attached to this email that I sent you. I'm awaiting a response for. Well, after that, I got a text message, another email, all threatening court action. So I sent them this morning something called a cease and desist order, which is basically shut the fuck up, go away, and stop bothering me, or I'm going to start bothering you. Well, let's see what they do with that, shall we? And I look forward to them trying to take me to court, because any judge in the land after this will just laugh their arse off and throw it straight out if it gets that far. I'll keep you updated on this because it's quite funny now, and I hope my adventures with the old debt collectors may well assist somebody else so you can see what's going on live and how you deal with it. For now, this is the Gabby Cabby signing off. Toodaloo.